is Jocelyn, or you can call me Lynn. I hope you're having a wonderful day. If not, I promise you it's gonna get better. In today's video, I'm gonna be showing you how I do my everyday makeup routine / school routine. And the products in this video today are all drugstore products. I don't have money for like Fenty or like Too Faced, you know, those kind of products, you know, because this is on a budget until I can get a job. So and if you don't want to use those like drugstore products, you know, you can use whatever you have. I'm just showing you like what I'm using for my makeup, what I use for my makeup every day, you know. You can use whatever you have. This is my first YouTube video, so it's probably gonna be cringy, so don't hate me too much. I'm sorry. I'm trying, you know, but everybody has to start somewhere, you know. I don't have a place to record right now, so I'm just using my room, so don't mind my room being messy, but I'm gonna try to find a place to record as soon as I can. You know, I'm in school and stuff like that, so I'm like really busy. I'm trying to figure out what I like, what I don't like. I'm trying to figure out what you guys like, what you guys don't like, you know. So whatever video suggestions, you can drop them in the comments, you know. It'll really help me out right now for video ideas, you know, TikTok ideas, whatever. Follow my TikTok if you don't, okay? But I'm gonna hop in the shower right now, and when I come back, I'm gonna be doing my makeup for you guys. So for my eyebrows, I usually use the e.l.f. eyebrow pomade in the darkest shade. I don't know what shade this is, but this was the darkest shade that there was at the store. And I usually just apply it with a little eyebrow brush, but for today's video, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. eyebrow pencil. And this is in the darkest shade. I think this is like deep brown, but this is the darkest shade that there was at the store. I already did this eyebrow, but I'm going to show you how I do them. So usually I just brush my eyebrow, and then I outline my eyebrow. So I usually just start at the end because that's the darkest part that I want my eyebrow to be. And so I usually start at the end, and I go over that a couple times, and then I keep going, and I go lightly. Once I'm in the like beginning of my eyebrow, I go like lightly because I want that part of my eyebrow to be light, and then it gradually go darker like an ombre fade. And then I'm gonna trace the top of my eyebrow, and I start at the end again, right? And then I gradually go lighter once I go to the beginning. Look at how thick that is, bitch. Once I get the concealer on there, it should be okay. I usually just do that, and then I fill them in. Once I go here, I get lighter because I don't want it to look like a box eyebrow, you know what I mean? Like a Sharpie. No, sis, we don't do that. I usually just go lighter right here, like a little faint stroke, right? Look at that. So then what I do is I brush through my eyebrows. Beginning of my eyebrows, I brush hard, okay, to get all the product like blended. And then at the end of my eyebrows, I brush lighter because I want the product to be there, but I don't want it to be as light as I want the product to be in the beginning of my eyebrow. So I'm just gonna start blending right here. And then once I go there, I go lightly at the ends of my eyebrows. And if I want them darker, I usually just go over it again at the ends, and then I'll blend it again. Okay, so the concealer that I use is the e.l.f. CC Hour Camo Concealer, and it's matte too. It's matte concealer. I'm already out of this, bro. Like, I'm low-key out. I need to get more. I don't know what shade this is either. Oh wait, yeah, it says right here. Oh, okay, so this is shade Fair Warm. This is shade Fair Warm. I got the lightest shade because when I do like my under eyes, you know, like I have really bad bags, so that's why I usually get a lighter shade. And plus when I do like contour and stuff like that, it usually like blends in with a concealer, so that's why I got a light shade. I'm just gonna carve out my eyebrows, and I use a concealer brush. This one's from like Wet n Wild. I usually just grab the concealer and I put it on the end of my hand. Once I got that, I dip my little concealer brush into some of the product. I don't really use a lot. Like that much. That's about it. Okay, so I'm gonna start in the middle of my eyebrows, right? And I just carve it out, you know? But I'm gonna carve out my eyebrows off camera because I can't do it on my camera. I'm gonna show you how I carve out the top of my eyebrows when I come back. Okay. So I'm done carving and blending out the bottom of my eyebrows. I'm gonna show you how I carve out the top of my eyebrows. So usually when I'm done carving out the bottom of my eyebrow, I blend out the top once again. This time I do it lightly all across. Get my concealer brush, grab a little off of the hand. I start off by placing dots. Slowly start at the beginning, and I just go straight across. I usually like arch my eyebrow, like on purpose, so I could get the arch in my eyebrow. And I dip it down like that. Now I'm gonna touch them up and do this eyebrow off camera. When I come back, I'm gonna be doing the base of my face. I'm done with my eyebrows. I did the top, I did the bottom, blended them out, everything. And so now I'm gonna use this Wet n Wild Photo Focus Matte Primer. I'm almost out, I need to get more, but I got this for like $6. It's pretty cheap, I love this. This sort of does make my skin dry though, so like I have to use some moisturizer too. And I have oily skin, so I was like surprised when it made my face dry. I'm gonna apply this to my skin. I'm done with that. I'm gonna go back to my eyebrows. Using this foundation, this part is optional. I just do it because I don't like when I have foundation on and then you can see like the color of my concealer. No, sis. I'm using the Rimmel Stay Matte foundation. This is good foundation too. And it's like a mousse texture type thing. It's in the shade Soft Beige. And I'm running out of this one too. And I got this for like $5, I think. I'm gonna use this with my concealer brush, and I'm going to outline my eyebrows under and above, and I'm gonna blend it out just like I did with my concealer. When I'm done with that, I'm gonna be doing my face foundation. I've already poured some foundation on my face as well. I'm gonna put some more on my face. If I need more later on, I can always just add more once I dry like another layer. I'm just gonna blend it out as much as I can, and I just keep tapping until it dries like completely. What I do when I like those little pieces that are under your nose right there, I just like turn it. Okay, so I just turn it and I just go in there like that and turn it again and just do that. On the forehead, since you already carved out your eyebrows with the foundation, there's still foundation on the top, so I don't really use as much foundation as I do on my cheeks. For the forehead, usually what I do on my forehead, I just dab whatever foundation is left on the sponge and just blend that out on my forehead. And plus I sweat a lot, so I'm not trying to have a cakey forehead and my foundation be dripping off. Like what? And for my contour, I like starting off up high, like right here, because when I do my contour, I want it to have like a facelift type of effect. Fox eye eyeliner, they be having like a little facelift type thing. That looks hella pretty, but like I don't know how to do eyeliner, and my eyes like they like drop down, like they don't go up like that, you know. So that's why I don't really do eyeliner. But that's how high I usually do my contour, and I'm just gonna do the other side just like that. And so for my nose, I have a fat nose, right? And so it's usually like at the top of my nose instead of on the side, because the side of my nose is like really low, so it makes my nose look fat. So I put the contour at the top of my nose, and then I do the same with the other side, and I make sure I get like the under of my eyebrows as well. This part you don't have to do, but most of the time I just leave it like this and I just blend it out, and it leaves like a straight thing. But today I want like a little button nose type of effect, right? So I'm just gonna draw a little line right here. Once I'm done with that, I'm gonna blend it out with this. This is my contour blender, right? I use different blenders for different things. But anyway, it's damp too, so you use a damp blender and you just blend out the line. You don't want to blend it out all the way at first. Once you do that, you go up and down like that, right, on your face. But at first, you just go straight up. But once you do that, you're gonna go up and down like that. So it can have like a little faded effect. I don't know, airbrush effect, I don't know how you want to say that. Same thing with the tip of my nose as well. And then once I'm done like blending it out like that, I usually use the corner because it's pointy and it works out for my nose. I'm just gonna blend it like that. So now I'm doing concealer. I'm using the same concealer I use for my eyebrows, the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. I already have like a foundation on, like a lot of foundation and contour, so I don't really use a lot of concealer because I don't want my face to be cakey. So I just start at the corner of my eye, or the corner of my under eye, and then I go in the middle, and then I go in the end. And then I do one right here at the top, so it can have like a little facelift type of effect. And I do the same thing with the other side. Now I'm gonna blend out the concealer. It dries really fast, so you have to kind of blend it up pretty fast. I don't put concealer on my nose because my nose is oily too, so it like cakes up really easily. So I just use the leftover concealer that's like on the beauty blender, and I just blend it to the corner of my nose, and then I push my nose aside and get under it. Do the same thing, and I look up. Bruh, my concealer is like really white because I have so much bags from when I cry myself to sleep every night. So I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. Blend out and look up and bring it to the corner of my nose. I'll put a tip on my nose since today. Usually I just blend it out in a straight line, but for today, since I wanted to do the button nose type of effect, I'm gonna blend from the tip right there, right? And then I'm gonna blend it right here at the tip of my nose. And then I'm gonna just keep going back and forth from the bridge to the tip of my nose. What I do to touch up my nose after I blend out concealer, because sometimes concealer goes over the contour and it messes up my face. So I just go back in my contour brush, I touch it up only on the pieces that I contour the little button line that I want for my nose. And then I go back with the contour on my cheeks and I blend that out as best as I can. Next up, I'm doing bronzer. I'm using the City Color Mineral Bronzer. I honestly have no idea where I got this, like, or where my mom got this, because my mom gave it to me. And so I have no idea where she got this from. It has no shade color or nothing. But I just use it. I like it. I don't know. My mom gave this to me, so I don't know where she got this from. Shout out to her, I guess. I just grabbed some and I dabbed some because I don't want to like fall out. So I'll just do that. This is a contour brush though from Wet n Wild, because I went to go try to get a bronzer brush and I accidentally got a contour brush, but I just use this and it still works the same. I just do that. For bronzer, I put it a little higher than I put the contour, and I just dab it all around the edges of my face. For my nose, I put a little bit because I don't want my nose really dark. For the button nose I'm doing today, I'm just putting it across my nose, like on the tip. I have bronzer everywhere, literally. Now I'm screaming, what the fuck? Now I'm blending it out. It's a little orange on camera, looky. This is hella orange. For what? Got me out here looking like Trump. Bitch, out here looking like a Cheeto Puff. The fuck? Oh my god. This is so orange, bitch. I just grabbed too much on accident. I'm sorry. Trying to blend this out as much as I can. Okay, so this is like really orange. So I'm gonna go in there with my beauty blender, my concealer beauty blender. I'm just gonna blend all of that because this is so orange. For what? I'm just looking at the mirror. If you guys wondering what I'm looking at the mirror because I have my mirror right here. It's like really hard to look on camera and like try to do my makeup. Okay, well, I think this is probably the best it's gonna get, to be honest, because I really don't know what else I could possibly do. Have you guys heard Doja's new album, Nectar, bro? That shit go hard. That shit got me in my feelings. For what? For what? You guys should listen to it if you haven't already. Like, for sure. That shit, highly recommend. I want to get the Nectar merch, and I think he's selling vinyls. I want to get one, but a bitch is broke. I ain't got money. Literally bought 2 or 3 group books of pictures of just him and a couple anime characters of just him just hanging in my room, like on the wall, you know. Have you seen those on TikTok? I've been seeing these things on TikTok. They be having like hella pictures of just like random things on the wall. I'll be looking hella cute, but I want pictures of Joji. I wanted to do that, but I felt like it was kind of creepy. And plus, I share my room with 2 of my sisters, so like I don't think they're not gonna like that, because none of the people in my house like Joji. Like none of my family like Joji, except for me. They all think I'm weird. For blush, I don't have an actual blush. Like, I don't actually have blush, so I'm using lipstick, Wet n Wild lipstick. It's matte. It's in the shade Never Nude, and I'm using this brush. This brush is old as fuck, as you can tell. But I'm just using that. I'm drawing it on my cheek. It blends in with my skin, okay? Bruh, I really don't know how to do makeup, and I'm just dabbing it in my skin with this brush. Like, I'm using lipstick. Like, I really hope you guys can use lipstick, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's the same thing, but if you guys have blush, I really do recommend using that, because I feel like my lipstick kind of looks patchy. But hey, your girl's on a budget, so I can get some money to actually get blush. Once I do that, I'm gonna go back in with my bronzer brush, okay, and I'm gonna blend in just the blush with the contour, because I don't want it to be like a streak of blush and a streak of contour or bronzer, you know. So I'm trying to like blend them in together. Once I'm done with that, I'm gonna be putting in my contacts. This is 100% optional. I'm just doing it because I wear contacts every time I do my makeup, and the contacts I use is Kenzo contacts. I'm using 2 different contacts because one of them ripped. These contacts are actually $5. I got these ones for $5, both of them $5, so together they're $10, but each contact separately is $10. But when I got them, there was a sale. It was 50% off, so I got them for $5. Usually they have a code. They have code Kenzo that you can use, and you can get 50% off. I don't know if they have it now, but I highly recommend these contacts. They have really nice natural looking colors. The colors I got was Baddie and Bay. They're both green colors. I'm just gonna put them in right now. You want to make sure that your hands are like 100% clean, because when you're using contacts and you're putting them in your eye, you don't want to get bacteria in your eye, because that is disgusting. I'll come back when I got the contacts in. Once my contacts are in, I make sure that my eyebrows are set. What I do to make sure that they're set all day is I use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Matte Finish Spray. I just spray an eyebrow brush. This is a different eyebrow brush from an old e.l.f. pencil I had, but I just spray that once and I brush it through my eyebrow. Now I'm gonna bake my face. I use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus translucent powder and the Wet n Wild face powder brush. I have a lot of Wet n Wild stuff. I didn't even notice that till now. I don't like a lot because I feel like it makes my face look really dry. So I try to use like a good amount, I guess you would say. So I just look up and I pat it on my face. And then I go in the corner right here to get my nose, and then I kind of get some of my like cheek part right there. Now I do the top of my lip. Oh my god, that's a lot. Then I do the bottom. I'm just gonna grab some from the top, and I do the side right here, carve out the side of my jaw. Do that, and then I do the forehead. Bitch, hold the fuck up. Bitch got asthma out here. I don't got time for this. Oh my god, there's face powder all on me. The fuck? Anyway, so I'm gonna do the forehead. I actually put setting powder on my eyebrows, and I learned this from Doja Cat's video on how she did the makeup. I forgot what the video was called, but she did that, and I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. And I tried it out, and it actually works. Like, it makes my eyebrows stay for like a long time, all day. So I just set my eyebrows. Bitch, I look like a ghost. I'm just gonna, oh shit, bitch. No! Oh shit. Bitch. Now I'm gonna get a smaller brush. This is my blending brush. I just use this, and I just go for the tip of my nose. And usually I just go straight down, but since today I have a butt and nose type of thing, I usually do the bridge, and then I do the tip of my nose. Now I'm gonna do my eyeshadow. And I don't really have that. I don't have that James Charles palette that some of y'all be having. Eyes, I'm using the e.l.f. primer. This is sheer. It says sheer. I don't know if that's a shade. I don't even know primer had a shade, but it says sheer on the bottom, so I don't know what that means. But this is the e.l.f. primer. I'm using this. There's not a lot. I need to get more, but I'm just using that for my lids. And I blend that out with my finger. Now for my eyeshadow, I don't have eyeshadow brushes, so I just use my finger. If you have eyeshadow brushes, you're more than welcome to use it. You're more than welcome to do whatever the hell you want. So I'm using the She Beauty eyeshadow palette. I don't even know where. I got that from like Melrose, I think. It was cheap, and it ain't no brand thing, but it works for me. So I'm dipping into like this like shade right here. It's like a light brown, you know? So I'm doing that. I'm just using my index finger, right? And I'm just gonna go in and rub it in my eyes. And then once I'm done, I'm gonna do that again. Now, I'm gonna go in with this dark shade. It's like black, I guess. So I'm gonna use that for the corner of my eyes. And I'm gonna just do that with my middle finger and blend it in just to the corner. And I'm gonna dip it in again. This time, a little more like around, a little more in with the brown instead of like on the corner, you know? So like maybe more like on the crease. Damn, look at my hair. So now I'm gonna go with this shade. It's like a light, it's like a skin tone color. I guess you could say that. Like a tan, maybe like a light tan. I don't know, but a khaki maybe. I don't know. But anyway, I'm gonna use that, and I'm gonna dip it in with my ring finger, and I'm gonna put it just right in the inner corner of my eye. And then I'm gonna blend it in through the out lightly, like all over my lid. And I'm gonna dip in it again, and this time I'm not gonna blend out lightly all of my lid. I'm just gonna put it in the middle. I'm done with my eyeshadow, and I think it looks okay for some cheap ass makeup. I think it looks pretty decent, you know. I want to learn how to do like dramatic looks, you know what I mean, like purples. I love purples, and like greens and stuff like that, but like I'm not really good at all that. I don't really have all that product and stuff, so I'm just doing the best I can with what I got. So I'm done with this. It's just like a natural type of look with the Wet n Wild Mega Volume mascara. I only put a little because when I used to put like a lot of mascara on my eyelashes, and then I put the eyelashes on, and then I would be like, why the fuck that you could see like the mascara more than you can see the false lashes, you know what I mean? So at first I thought it was like the lashes being cheap, but it was just like me putting on too much mascara. So I'm gonna put on a little. You can put however much you want, but I'm putting on a little bit of mascara. Once I'm done with mascara, I'm gonna put on my lashes. Lashes I'm gonna be using are the Kiss Lash Couture. I don't know how to say that, but the Kiss Lash Naked Drama collection, right? I'm gonna be using this. I'm gonna come back with my lashes on. Got my lashes on. Now I'm just gonna use the face brush that I used earlier to brush off the face powder. Now I'm gonna use the eyebrow brush that I used to put on the setting powder in my eyebrows to brush out any extra setting powder that are in my eyebrows off of my face. Now I'm using the brush, and I'm just gonna brush out any extra powder that's on my eyebrows. Once I'm done with that, I like to go in with my eyebrow pencil again, and I like to darken up my eyebrow just in case some of it was lightened. I look like I'm fucking taking a shit. All that's left is to curl my eyelashes and put setting spray on. I'm gonna curl my eyelashes, and I'm gonna come back to set my face. All that's left is to set my face with the Photo Focus Finishing Matte Setting Spray from Wet n Wild. Bitch. I actually like the smell of this. I mean, some people might not, but I actually like the smell. It has like this, I don't know, I like the smell of it. Now I'm completely done with my makeup. Usually what I do for my lips is I just put some lip gloss on with some Vaseline. But all I have left to do is do my hair. I'm gonna go curl my hair and get dressed, and I'll show you the fit for today, okay? All done curling my hair, completely finished my makeup. This is the end result. I finished the fit, okay? Let's get a close-up of that fit. You know, pretty basic, you know what I'm saying? Just the oversized jeans with the oversized t-shirt. But anyway, it's nothing fancy. It's just something quick and easy, basic, you know, like me. But yeah, I hope you guys liked the video. This is how I do my everyday makeup. I don't do my hair like this every day. Usually I have my hair naturally curly. I'll straighten it every day. This is how I do my everyday makeup. And I hope you guys liked the video. It took me all day to do it, but I hope you guys liked it. Make sure you guys subscribe, like, and comment down below any suggestions you guys want me to do. Like, I could do makeup videos, tutorials, you know, anything like that. Make sure you follow me on all social media platforms like Instagram, TikTok, to get updated on when I'm gonna post my next YouTube video, because I don't know for sure when I'm gonna post a new one. So make sure you follow me on all of those platforms to get updated when my new video is gonna come out. And I love all of you guys. I really do hope you guys liked the video. And if not, it's okay, you know, it's not for everybody, but I hope you liked it. I love all of you guys. And other than that, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.